These friendships turned sour in the worst ways possible. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 anime best friends turned worst enemies.
Is there anyone you could ever hate so much that you'd actually want to kill them?
There is, yes.
For this list, we're taking a look at the allies in anime who ended up going through a bit of a separation, only to find themselves opposing each other later down the line. Keep in mind, we'll also be including duos who managed to patch things up afterwards, just so long as their initial tiff was brutally memorable. And while I've got you, why not head over to my Twitter at AshJBo and let me know which of these friendships broke your hearts. Number 10, Tetsuo and Kaneda. Akira.
Hey, wait! Where are you going? Leave me alone!
For the majority of their youth, it was these two against the world. With the beautifully broken Neo-Tokyo serving as a backdrop, these teens lived and breathed gang warfare, with only their boys and souped-up motorcycles for companions. Amazing how suddenly telekinesis can change someone's perspective.
It ain't fair, Tetsuo! Fight with your bare hands! Huh? Oh, this is funny.
With a god complex to match his new ability, Tetsuo went on a little bit of a rampage, forcing Kaneda to grow up quick and try to put down the monster he once called his friend. Remember, ultimate psychic powers might sound nice, but when you end up as a massive blob of flesh and accidentally crush your girlfriend, you have to ask yourself if it was really worth it.
Hang on!
Hurry, you've got to get out of here!
Out of the way!
Number 9, Dazai and Ango. Bungo Stray Dogs.
Stray Dog.
Back in the dark times when Dazai was a murderous enforcer of Port Mafia's will, the only solace he had was the occasional drink with his two best buddies. Unfortunately, all this fell apart with the death of Odasaku, as well as the reveal that Ango was actually an agent for the Japanese government.
当面は姿を隠さなくては。おやおや、まるで自分が生きてここから出られるみたいな口ぶりだね。
Given how he was a mole whose two-timing escapades had a hand in Odasaku's fall, it's fair to say that even with his new role as a good guy, Dazai hasn't exactly rebuilt any bridges with his old chum.
やあ、アンゴ、元気そうじゃないか。よく来たね、アンゴ。
Number 8, Kenichi and Ryuto. Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple.
お前は
やあ、10年ぶりだね、ケンちゃん。
Both fell in love with martial arts, but only one of them became obsessed with victory. Lacking the empathy and respect associated with disciplined fighting, Ryuto's heart became darkened due to his ever-increasing desire to obliterate his opponents, including that of his former childhood friend.
これ以上の無駄な戦いはやめてくれ。無駄な戦いじゃないって言ってんだろ。
Taking the name of Odin and training under the merciless Ogata, it wasn't long until he and Kenichi ended up coming to blows. Too bad for him that Kenichi got himself his own set of teachers, which when combined with his innate aptitude for mastering styles, served to educate Ryuto on how a true martial arts master handles himself.
だから、もう一度、君のために、君を
Number 7, Eren and Reiner. Attack on Titan.
すまんが、ぶら下がるのにコツがいるとは思え。期待するような助言はできそうにないな。
そうか。
As the big brother of the new generation of Survey Corps members, Reiner was like a muscular teddy bear to the likes of Eren and Armin. While Berthold was always his best of buddies, there was something endearing on how he and the vengeful Jaeger compared struggles, even helping each other to grow stronger through training. Then came the revelation that Reiner was in fact the Armored Titan, the monster responsible for unleashing the cannibalistic giants past War Maria. It's fair to see why Eren terminated their friendship when he found this out, and replaced it with an insatiable desire to pound his face in. Number 6, the Generation of Miracles, Kurokos Basketball. To say these guys were unbeatable when they played together under the banner of Teiko Junior High would be an understatement. With each having unparalleled skill on the court, it was only a matter of time before ego and selfishness shattered what had once been the perfect team. While graduation would put the final nail in the coffin, the biggest tragedy occurred when the Phantom Sixth Man, Kuroko, watched as his team humiliated an old friend in his name. After ending things on such a bitter note, the only way for this veteran squad to rekindle what was lost was with what else? A series of shonen-styled basketball matches.
全員あの時の誓いは忘れてないようだからな。ならばいい。次は戦う時に会おう。
Number 5, Kira and Athrun, Mobile Suit Gundam Seed.
The planets and Earth will see eye to eye. There will be no war.
You can always count on an intergalactic war to find a way to pick friends apart and place them on opposing sides of the battlefield. In spite of his heritage as a coordinator, Kira Jesus Yamato still found himself fighting for the Naturals following the destruction of a neutral space haven.
Athrun? Kira?
This unfortunately brought him into conflict with his old friend Athrun, who just so happened to be enrolled in the pro-coordinator anti-everyone-else group known as Zaft. Stubborn to the core, yet equally skilled as a pilot, it was only a matter of time before they crossed beam sabers. Number 4, Kakashi and Obito, Naruto Shippuden.
かかしのやつとせっかく仲良くなれたのに。
To be fair, how the hell was Kakashi supposed to know his old ninja buddy had survived being crushed by a boulder and had witnessed the slaughter of Rin by his own hand? Coincidence aside, whatever feelings these two students of the 4th Hokage had were quashed in that bloody moment, resulting in Obito turning to the dark side in a hurry. After being revealed to be the mastermind behind the Akatsuki and the 4th Great Ninja War, the only way these two were ever going to make amends would be through the medium of a frantic battle. At least it was hella entertaining.
Number
3, Lelouch and Suzaku, Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion.
Long time, huh?
Meeting on the roof like the old days.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay.
The path to peace is never straight. It's just a shame that in their fight to both liberate and unite all of Britannia, these two close friends were driven so far apart, they ended up holding each other at gunpoint.
Come join me. The Britannia you serve is a worthless dominion.
Maybe that's true, but this nation, it can be changed for the better. And from within.
Armed with the power of the Geass and under the guise of the masked rebel Zero, Lelouch's revolution may have given the Japanese people hope, but it also resulted in the death of several innocents, including his own sister, who Suzaku just so happened to have fallen for. Such a twisted dynamic was never going to be easy to iron out.
Nothing that happens now is any of your concern! Your very existence is a mistake! You need to be erased from the face of the earth!
Number 2, Guts and Griffith, Berserk.
guts. Now we're even.
Across countless battles and unholy tasks, the mercenary destined to be known as the Black Swordsman continually stood by his friend, all because he believed in what the White Hawk stood for. At least until he decided he wanted to stand on equal footing with his bestie and left for a gap year. Turns out that's all it took for Griffith to fall down the rabbit hole into madness. Well, that and a year of being tortured. Given how he would go on to sacrifice all his friends to demons, become a member of the God Hand, and assault Casca as a means of petty revenge, we think equality is now the last thing on Guts' mind.
Is it true? Do you really want this?
Not quite at the end yet, almost there though. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Alright, back to business. Number 1, Akira and Rio. Devilman Crybaby.
Akira! Ryō-chan!
てめえざけやがって。こいつ。
Don't you just hate it when your best friend turns out to be Satan? Despite being recruited by Rio into his lone war against the encroaching forces of Hell, Akira was ultimately the one who lost everything after his old friend suddenly recalled that he was the original Prince of Darkness. As a result, the world was plunged even further into chaos, and events were set in motion that would cause Akira to lose everyone precious to him.
さあ、アキラ!
ふざけるな!
Naturally, the gloves came off, paving a way for a war between devils and devil men. While Rio would end up regretting his actions right at the very end, it's hard to make your amends when you've literally blown half of your friend's body to pieces.
俺を一人ぼっちにするな。置いていくな。どこかにいてくれ。
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.